when Jill Biden sent her team to go inquire if she would come to the meeting with Melania's team, went something like this.
So what do you say?
Can we set this up? Can we do this for the American people?
No.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the channel. I am Ty Smith. You're watching my channel, Modern Renaissance Man. I appreciate you guys taking time out of your day to view my content. Make sure that if you are following me, that you're following me on all the platforms you see above and below. Hitting this like button right here is how my content can be circulated throughout the YouTube algorithm, and it also recommends my content to you on a consistent basis. And also, make sure that if and when you subscribe, that you hit that bell notification right there. That way, whenever I do post a video, you should be notified in theory, okay? Appreciate it. All right, folks, we have to talk about this because it's just something that's just making rounds, and a lot of people seem to be a little pissed and bitter about it. And I cannot wait for the nonsense of some of you easily want to be offended folks on this matter right here. I cannot wait for it. What is it? Melania Trump, as y'all saw in the beginning when I did that video there, that was it. No, not coming. Why would she? Why would she? After all the mess that they did, why would she? But before I go on my rant, check this out.
Well, President Biden will host President-elect Trump at the White House tomorrow. Don't expect to see Melania there. The incoming First Lady is expected to skip her meeting with outgoing First Lady Jill Biden. So is there bad blood? A New York Post source says yes, claiming that it stems from the FBI's raid of the Trump's Florida home. Now, the source familiar with Melania's decision telling the Post, quote, she ain't going. Jill Biden's husband authorized the FBI snooping through her underwear drawer. The Bidens are disgusting. Now, Melania Trump released this video about the raid back in September. Watch.
I never imagined my privacy would be invaded by the government here in America. The FBI raided my home in Florida and searched through my personal belongings. This is not just my story. It serves as a warning to all Americans, a reminder that our freedom and rights must be respected.
A powerful video, Kaylee, that might portend this decision, why she refuses to meet with Joe Biden.
She is a wife to Donald Trump. She is a mother to Barron. She is someone who has feelings. She's a human being, regardless of what the media tries to do to her. And they say, you know, CNN says, oh, it was a prior scheduling conflict. It has not been finalized yet. But I think this is the incoming First Lady saying, I'll do it my way. We know Donald Trump loves that song from Frank Sinatra. This is her way of saying that. Because to her point just there, the lawfare, the raid of Mar-a-Lago, I just want to remind everyone of that New York Times Katie Rogers story where Biden said to a close circle of advisors that Trump posed a threat to democracy and should be prosecuted. Okay? Forgive her for saying, I don't want to meet with the husband of the person who told that to a close group of advisors.
Yeah, and I applaud this decision as well, Kaylee, because I think it reflects, to your point, an independence, a free thinking, a self-decision making on the part of the former and future First Lady Melania that says, I don't care what you are telling me to do. I am not, because I'm standing up for principle, which it seems the past administration has not.
Right, and you can't blame her. Keep in mind that just weeks before the first assassination attempt on President Trump, Jill Biden was on the campaign trail telling voters that Donald Trump was evil. No offense, but I wouldn't want to have tea with someone who called my husband evil either. And it isn't just Jill Biden. You remember back after Trump's inauguration when Michelle Obama was publicly sniping Melania Trump, who had offered Michelle Obama a gift at the White House that day. And you think about all the ways that the leftist media have dragged her name through the mud. They vilified her for redecorating the Rose Garden, for Pete's sake. They vilified her over a jacket, for not decorating the White House for Christmas the way they liked. All of these trivial things that they used against her simply because they disagreed with her husband's politics. I can't blame her for feeling the way that she does, and I hope that she continues to set healthy boundaries for herself.
Yeah, and we didn't see that with Hillary Clinton when she bucked the plate trend. You know, no one, remember that? She didn't select the plate. No one cared because she was a Democrat, so it was okay. Melania tried her hardest and her best every day. She represented us beautifully as a nation, and she was absolutely trashed for it.
Exactly.
It's terrible.
Look, I just think she's really cool.
I just think this is a cool move. I think she's a cool person, the way she's carried out the job. And I think it's great. And for all these people getting in a fuss about, oh, the norms, you know, for goodness sake, who are they to talk about norms? I mean, ever since Donald Trump came on the political scene, they've lost their minds and broken all of these norms of how you engage in politics because they find him so totally unacceptable, and Melania and the whole family. And so good for her.
The irony being that Jill Biden bucked norms when she was in the Situation Room. Remember, making decisions for her husband. Remember those reportings about essentially what she was doing. So, yeah, give Melania a break. She's restoring elegance, I think, to that position, personally.
These are some of the most duplicitous people that we have seen lead this country. They eat their own. Remember how the reports were Dr. Jill Biden was so angry because her husband had been taken off the ticket and all the backfighting that was going on. I mean, why in the world would you want to look into the face of an individual who looks into the faces of the people around her and can't be real? Like, if you're angry, express it. Why is everything kept a secret? Why is the nation lied to about how well Kamala Harris was doing, and then they find out, oh, no, she wasn't, which is why she had to pay celebrities to stand up there and go into debt with her donation dollars because none of it was real. Authenticity is what you see with Mrs. Trump. Authenticity is what you see with her husband, the soon-to-be president for a second time for First Lady. She is real, and I don't have any misgivings about the fact that they don't understand what reality and authenticity look like. It's not like we as people have not tried to show them as being citizens. They don't care about us. How do you think they care about her? I don't blame her. I would do something fun. Take yourself to the spa instead.
Anything would be better than that meeting.
Again, powerful video she did right there. Like I said, went through her underwear and all that stuff, like the FBI. Why in the world would she go and meet with Jill Biden after all the nonsense, the bullcrap, the rhetoric, the stuff that they said about this woman's husband? That's what people forget about. This is not, look, some of us that like Donald Trump, support Donald Trump and his policies and things like that, we're one thing. We don't personally, a lot of us, we don't personally know him. We don't have a strong bond relationship like with him, like that of a son and a father, or a daughter and a father, or a wife and a husband, or a grandfather and grandchildren. We don't have that bond with Trump. To Trump and in Trump's world, to his family, they don't see him as being this big. They see him as dad. Trust me. If you guys had ever seen me out and about, whatever like that, my sons think that I'm the corniest person to them. But to everybody else, I'm this person that they just love on YouTube, loving the clinics and things like that. But to my sons, I'm just dad. If I try to do anything, like even the stuff I do on this channel that you guys are finding hilarious, and whenever I make fun of people like that, my sons, them barely chuckle at it. I'm just dad to them. So what am I saying that for? On a personal level, even though Trump may be president, and a lot of these kids' minds, they don't know what a president is. All they know is that that's their grandfather who goes to work and he's sometimes on TV. A lot of my nieces that grew up with me, they see me doing YouTube and everything like that. That's just Uncle Ty. They don't look at me like, oh, when they see that, you know what I'm trying to say? If you don't have that relationship with them, you cannot relate to it. So, of course, I'm glad Melania Trump said no. Absolutely 100% no. Are you out of your mind? In fact, to be quite honest with you, I think tomorrow, President Trump is supposed to meet with President Biden. I'm like, just send me the stuff. Or here, I tell you what, do it through a Zoom or something like that. And I won't even have my picture up. Just let them do what they're going to do. I'm serious. So I'm all for it. I'm 100% in favor of Melania Trump saying no. 100%. What about y'all? Some of y'all, I know what y'all going to say. Oh, but the classic thing to do is to be classy about. No. If you sit there and bash my wife like that and think I'm going to come over and be friendly with you and, oh, sit down for some tea, absolutely not. No. I don't care. I don't care what any of y'all would think. I don't care if y'all would. He could at least went there. The last person went there. They had their differences and all that, but they still left with dignity and on good terms with a handshake. They were cordial. They were mutual. No. Talk about me all you want to. Say what you want to about me. I don't give a good goddamn gonna care. That's not your wife. That's not your husband. That's Melania's husband. No. That's it. Let me know what you guys all think by putting it in the comments below after this video. Don't forget to do what you guys see in that cloud right there, if you would, please. And if you want to see the next video that I'm going to do in chronological order, it will be that one up there. Things that I do as a variety on the channel will be right here. I am Ty Smith, Modern Renaissance Man. I hope and pray that every last one of you have food, shelter, and clothing. And most of all, I pray every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus.